Hi, I want to talk about breaches at the Bentley Hospital and the corruption that I've been dealing with. For instance, at one stage, my doctor, Dr. Budrikis, had been talking to me about what happened at Cannington Police Station on the, I think it's, sorry, just check, on the 19th of November 2010 when I went to Cannington Police Station. And basically we had a discussion about what happened there and what was happening with the police, and it involved me trying to press charges against Miss Applis, who was sending me hideous text messages suggesting I'm a drug dealer, suggesting that she's going to Bentley Hospital to have me put into the hospital, locked up, and etc, etc. And basically I had enough, so I went to Cannington Police Station and tried to tell them that I wanted to prosecute her for hindering me, stressing out me and my son, and sending me messages that suggest that I'm drug dealing and manufacturing amphetamines, etc, etc. And basically, while she knew that my phone is being monitored by the police, which no, there's no doubts about that. And basically, Miss Applis also contacted Dr. Budrikis, and Dr. Budrikis divulged to her what happened when I went to Cannington Police Station concerning my efforts to prosecute her for crimes that she committed against me. Now, in the day, Miss Applis should be the last to know my patient confidentiality between my doctor, and she also should be the last to know what happened at the police station, especially considering that's an investigation that's involving her. So she was given privy to information in her own investigation against her, and absolutely ridiculous. Now, Miss Applis on the, I think it was the 11th of the 11th, 2011, wrote this letter to Anne Allen, who's the coordinator at Bentley Hospital, and dealt with complaints from me. And she writes, 11th of 11th, 2011, Dear Miss Allen, I'm writing to respond to your letter written to Mr. Alex Christianopoulos, reference RSP 8383-11 of 230 Douglas Avenue, Kensington. I contacted Dr. Budrikis approximately 3 to 5 days after Mr. Christianopoulos attended Cannington Police Station on the 19th of November 2010 to make a complaint against me, what he claimed were distressing text messages sent to him by me which were affecting his well-being. The information was freely divulged to me by Dr. Budrikis. He then continued and stated that Alex had been assessed at Cannington Police Station at the time by a mental health team, which who then deemed him not to be in any need of any hospital treatment, and his condition was rational and stable. I was unaware until this point in time that Mr. Christianopoulos had lodged a complaint until me and Dr. Budrikis informed me. Against me until Dr. Budrikis informed me. Alex and myself have been friends for many years, and although we have had periods of misunderstandings, I contacted Alex and informed him of the above breach of patient confidentiality, which had distressed him greatly. As not did it breach patient confidentiality advocacy and the mental practitioner's Hippocratic oath, but it left him feeling exposed by his medical team, whose ethics state they are bound by patient confidentiality, which have been breached on the last 2 counts. Mr. Christianopoulos then contacted Dr. Budrikis via telephone on loudspeakers, which I here witnessed. This conversation can be made available as was recorded in full. This conversation contains admissions by Dr. Budrikis to have a conversation with me with regard to assessment at Cannington Police Station. It has been suggested to Mr. Christianopoulos that Dr. Budrikis is unable to recall either of these conversations, which is alarming due to the emotionally charged second conversation between Dr. Budrikis and Alex. Furthermore, it is of grave concern that since 2006, Mr. Christianopoulos has been receiving intramuscular injections of risperidone fortnightly, from which he has suffered major prolonged side effects, which he has reported to his medical practitioners with no active medical intervention. These include sexual dysfunction and severe prolonged fatigue, no blood screening, and has been undertaken either, which is of further concern. The lack of treatment follow-up and breaches of patient confidentiality have displayed complete negligence and disregard for his well-being. I have practiced as a registered general nurse for 17 years and experienced in forensic psychiatry in the maximum security prisons. I feel it is my duty to act as Alex's advocate and voice. Should you require, please do not hesitate in contacting me. Yours sincerely, Vanessa Apoulos, signed, etc. There you go. There's there. Now basically, Dr. Budrikis, I contacted him about this. I recorded the conversation, and he openly admits that Mr. Apoulos contacted him, and they talked about Canning Police Station and what happened. So he's breached me not only for my patient medical record rights, etc. He's also breached me. He's also breaking confidentiality by allowing Miss Apoulos into information involving into a police investigation into her, set upon by me. Now that is absolute double breaches. And when I went to make the complaint and to prosecute Dr. Budrikis, Dr. Budrikis now says he can't recall, even though I have a recorded conversation saying he can recall. And it's Mrs. Apoulos' statement says it all. It says that he gave away that information. So there's a breach of doctor-patient confidentiality.